Hey, great Wednesday morning, everyone. How are you? Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. And we are here today, this morning, with our 15 minutes to mastery, where we're going over getting your day started off on the right foot, getting you some information that would feed your mind, feed your soul, feed your spirit, and hopefully get you going, man, so you can take on the day, because we know that there is way too much that goes on in the world, way too many people out there that are trying to bring you down. Maybe they're not even thinking they're trying to bring you down. That's just who they are. They're Debbie Downers, right? And if your name is Debbie, I apologize. But there's too much of that in the world. So we come in, we take it upon ourselves here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, come in here each and every morning at 8:15, share a little bit of inspiration and motivation to get you going on the right foot. So what we do is we start with a little quote, and we talk about how it applies to our life. We apply it to manufactured home sales. And if you're not a manufactured home sales, why not? But no, seriously, that's okay. You can be in here as well. We want anybody and everybody. These 15 minutes to mastery is a life lesson and something to help anybody and everybody, because we all can use it, and the world needs you to be doing well each and every day. Man, I love these curtains behind here. Alex, dude, when you see this, great job with these curtains. Anyway, today, today, the quote for today says this, all right, because we're a month in. This should be month in week of your month, and it's Wednesday, so there's 3 official days left in the month. So it's all about finishing strong, right? Today's quote says, every task, goal, race, and year comes to an end. Therefore, make it a habit to always finish strong. And this is by Gary Blair. All right. So every task, goal, race, and year comes to an end. Therefore, make it a habit to always finish strong. And for those of us in manufactured home sales, every month comes to an end. As a matter of fact, when I was a general manager and I had my sales teams, I always told them, every day you're back at zero. Because it really is the way that this business works. Every day we're back at zero. When you're on the sales floor, every day you're back at zero. Well, really in any sales organization, right? You're back at zero. What you did yesterday matters nothing today. All right. What you do today is today. You're back at zero. You have 0 people in front of you. You have 0 sales for the day. You're back at zero. So you've got to finish every day strong. But today we're talking in particular about the month end. We're talking about how are you going to finish your month? How many homes have you delivered so far? How many homes have you funded? How many homes have you closed? How many homes have you sold? If you're a sales consultant, how many new deals did you take this month? Did you average at least 2? Because very quickly, when we do the math, 2 sales per week, 50 weeks out of the year, if you take 2 weeks off, that's 100 sales. Let's say you only fund 50% of them. Only 50% of those go through, right? Because we call this a 2-to-1 business. So if you deliver 50 homes, take 50 homes, multiply it by your average commission. And that's what you would be making each and every year by simply getting 2 new deals per week. If you haven't thought about that, put that in perspective for yourself, okay? So finishing the month off strong, how many deals have you sold? How many calls have you made? How many people have you actually sat in front of? You've got to take a look at all of these numbers. Today is a perfect day to do that. Go back this morning and look at what has my traffic been like? How many phone calls have I actually made if you're tracking your calls? And if you're not tracking calls, why not? Okay. And at the same time, how many of the people that I actually set appointments with really showed up? How many no-shows did I get? And then go back and look. Who were the no-shows? Why would they not have shown up? Because if they didn't show up, it's 1 of 2 reasons. All right. You didn't make an impact, or you didn't really inspire them to come in. And that has everything to do with your phone game. It has everything to do with how you handle these phone calls when you're talking to folks, or how you're dealing. If you're the kind of person that is trying to set appointments through Facebook or Messenger or directly online through some sort of chat feature, I get it. All right. Somewhat. But you've got to understand one thing. You're trying to convince people to come and look at something that's going to cost them anywhere from 60, 70, 100, on average, 110, maybe $105,000 that they're going to have to pay on for the next 20, 25, 30 years. And you think that you're going to emotionally reach them through chat. Man, you've got to be focused on getting them on the phone. Your whole idea behind what you do and say is about trying to get that phone number to speak them on the phone so that they can feel your energy, so that they can sense your excitement, so that you can motivate them to come in and see you. Create that personalization, establish that relationship, that trust over the phone. And that's the only way you're going to do it, because think about it. How many times you've been in a text conversation with somebody and you took what they wrote completely different from what they were actually trying to tell you? It gets lost in translation, folks. So finishing the month off strong means taking these next 3 days. How many more deals can I sell? Is there a cash deal out there I can get right now? Who is on the fence? And that is who I am calling right now. All right. To find out who is out there that I can get their booties up in here because they need to get a home. Remember, you're solving problems, and problems exist every day. You don't sell homes, you solve problems. You solve the problem, you're going to sell the house. Keep that in perspective. But it takes you putting in the work and being intentional behind it. You hear us speak of intentionality every single day because it's got to be something that's a part of you. Intentionality has to be something that's a part of you. Because if you live with intentionality, you act with purpose, you live with purpose, you are going to live in prosperity. But that's only if you have great months. So you've got to finish the month off strong. If somebody on here is watching, you're a back end office manager, operations manager, general manager, you've got to figure out, man, how can I get some more homes on the ground? How can I fund some more deals? If you're a salesperson, how many more sales can I get? Who can I close before the end of the month so that I can add to that number? You've got to make sure that you are finishing the month off strong. And why do we want to finish the month off strong? Because hopefully you're disciplined enough that momentum that you build this last week is going to carry over into the beginning of the next month, into February. And now you're hitting on all cylinders by the time the month starts. Kind of like the teams that start peaking towards the end of the season in any sport, getting into the playoffs, right? Those are the hot teams. Those are the ones that usually go the furthest, because they're picking up steam at the right time. Right now is that time for you as a housing consultant, for you as a retailer, for you as a general manager, sales manager, whatever role you play in manufacturing home sales or in any sales, man. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you are a parent, a brother, a sister to someone, and that is the role that you play, you need to pick up momentum this week of the month. This is the month end. You need to be looking at your family, okay? And sitting down with them and figure, okay, what do we do this month? What do we get accomplished? Boys, girls, where are you on track with your goals? That's what we need. That's what I need to start doing as well. I'm going to start doing it with my boys. They've got their goals that they put together for 2024. We're going to sit down when I get back in town this weekend, and we're going over those to figure out the progress, figure out accountability, right? Nobody likes it, but it's a necessary thing in life. And that's why you have to find the right people to be associated with. You have to find the right people to partner with that will hold you accountable on the right level, that will hold you accountable so that you can continue to grow, continue to expand your roles and expand your knowledge so that you are doing more, dreaming more, accomplishing more, learning more. That's what a true leader is. Someone who will inspire others to do more, dream more, and big more, and be more. And you don't have to have a leadership title to do this. You don't have to be any sort of manager to be this. You just have to want to care. So as we're finishing out the month, 3 days left in the month of January, okay? I know today's the last day of the month, all right? Before you start getting in the chat here, tell me today's the 31st. I know that today is the last day. However, in the manufactured home world, we go through Friday. That's why I tell you, you got 3 days, man. If this month was some sort of mess for you, You need to take today, figure it out, get it cleaned up, and attack today, attack Thursday, attack Friday, and set up for a strong Saturday so that you can start February off strong. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you rise up. We want to see you rise above. We want to see you go next level. We want to see you at an elite level. That's what Manufactured Home Sales Mastery is about. And you don't have to be a manufactured home sales to do that. We are here for you in order to be able to help you take your life and your business to a whole nother level, because that is what's important to us. So take these next few minutes today, this morning, take a few minutes and figure out where you're at for the month of January, figure out what you're needing, and bring the fire, baby, each and every day, every minute of every day from here on out. Go, go, go. Caesar, do I really have to come into the office all every day with this way, with that attitude, that energy, that pep? Yes, you do. Leave your problems at the door, man. We all have them. Believe me, this week's been a hell of a week for me, for my family. But here we are, because it's what we got to do. We leave that stuff outside. We leave it outside. We'll deal with it, man. We're handling it. Some of you saw some of the stuff, maybe follow me on social media yesterday that I posted out there working on my car at the same time while I'm working. You got to do what you got to do, man. Life happens. But you, my friends, are the inspiration. You are the spark plugs. You are the fire of your office. If you are in sales, you are the fire of your office. You need to come into that office ready to go, ready to inspire. Everyone should feel exactly what your energy as soon as you walk in the door. It is our responsibility each and every day. It is our responsibility and our duty to come in and fire everyone up. I don't care if you're a manager or not. You are in sales. You are the lifeline of your sales office. Come in here, get it started, and man, just crush the day. Finish the month off strong. If you need any help with it, you got some questions or whatever it is, we're here to help, man. Reach out to us, whether it's on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, X, doesn't matter. Email, go on our website, schedule a call. It is not even an option that you don't do it. I invite you to get it done. I look forward to talking to you. And as always, can't wait to meet you.